What's going on, bros? Today we're gonna be making a spice rack. It might not look like the thing that your wife buys at TJ Maxx, but it's pretty cool looking to me. Alright, and we're gonna just build this spice rack and we're gonna stop talking about it. We're gonna cut straight to the catch. Anyways, this really cool guy at work wanted me to build him a spice rack for the grill because he likes to go outside and grill. He does grilling, and so, you know, I wanted this thing to be cool because he's a good guy. And I think he might pay me for it. After I laid out my opening for the handlebar, I measured in from the corners a ½ inch because I got a 1-inch drill bit, paddle bit. If I drilled to the center of those points, ½ inch in, my holes should line up with my cut lines. Line up 2 scrap pieces of wood to your holes on the underside so that you don't blow it out on the other side with your drill bit. The wood on the other side sometimes can just get like blown out, you know what I mean? Not clean, chipped wood. Guys, my camera kept shutting off on me, so I missed the whole part where I punched out the hole. But I just did the best I could with the saw blade without cross-cutting. And once I got a significant amount cut, I was able to get my hammer and just punch the hole out. I should at least buy a jigsaw for things like this, but I was able to make it work. Anyways, I'm pretty disappointed that I didn't get that footage. Chisel has a round side and it has a flat side. It's nice to get the corners with this edge, and sometimes you just need a round side. This is not a chisel. This is a file. So it's good to use a file because files don't go to I laid out a box. I went 3.5 from this side, 3.5 from this side, 1 3/4 inches from this side. Then I laid out even bigger box around it. I went 3 inches here instead of 3.5, 3 inches here instead of 3.5, and then I went 1 1/4 here. So that gave me a ½ inch all the way around that opening for me to chisel away at. And I'm not going to take anything more. Right at the corners when I was chiseling, I made sure that there's a diagonal line right here going across that I don't interfere with. You got to be careful in the corner. Here I'm going 7 inches. A little bit bigger. The shaded area is to be cut, but it starts with just a little bit and then it's a lot because I just went ½ an inch and there's a lot of material right there, so that's why I use my chisel to take that big chunk out, and then I'm going to take my time and just round it over. here. This way is 45, and I'm cutting on the 45 this way. Do you understand? Oh, yeah. I've been taking little pieces from pallets and making sure it's this 5/8 size, or it might be 1/2 inch. Look how nice that looks. Sometimes that old look is nice, and you could get it for free on a pallet. And it's not plywood, it's solid. You idiot, you thought it was plywood? You idiot. Nice. Real nice. Day 2. Haven't slept for days. You might take a look at this and say, that's not pallet wood. There's no way that's pallet wood, but I'm here to tell you that's pallet wood. Amazing. Needs to be enough room for your hand, so this will probably be the top of the spice going down. Alright guys, we're set up in the backyard. Let's do this. Even at this stage, take measurements to see what you have to take away. Use your pencil to shade any spots you want to take away. You know, you want to make sure the opening is centered and there's the same amount of material, wood, on either side. Day 3. Still haven't eaten. You know, normally I wouldn't use a red chalk box, but when you can't find a straight edge and you got a red chalk box, the rest is history. Now I have to make the shelves. I want to make this spice rack thing so that the spices are tilted slightly outward away from the handlebar. So I do put some 45 cuts on here. The speed square is a very handy tool. You'll see me use it a lot to do lots of things. I put a bevel on this edge for the sake of putting a bevel on it. Plywood doesn't look that good, so if you put some bevels on there, it looks a lot nicer. The wood clamp is another good tool. It makes me happy. It keeps my fingers safe. Okay, so the pallet wood, it's split, okay, but good news is later, I don't want to, spoiler alert, it worked out. But I did have to scrap an idea. Took me a while to pick this angle, but I had to kind of hold my square up, and it was around 25 degrees, I think it was. It's squared off of the slant in the first triangle. The first triangle determines the slope of the shelf that the spices will sit on. But this other piece, the one with the 25-degree angle, that is to hold the sides that will keep the spices in. If I split a piece of wood at this point, I'll start throwing stuff. Day 4. I think I hear voices. Yes, this project took me 3 to 4 days. I know that smell. It's got to be oak, but maybe it's not. Anyway, look, the 1/2-inch screws, I really had to countersink them a lot. This is going to be on the inside. You won't see it if you fill it up with spices. Alright bros, yo, let's go test this thing out. We gotta put some spices in this bad boy. See a couple screws right here. That's okay, we're going minimal. You want it to last a long time, you want to use screws or glue. I don't have any glue. Take a look at that. Holds all the spices, nice. Can even fit some paper towels in there maybe. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers. So if you hit the subscribe button, you're doing a big help to the channel. Thanks for everything, and I'll see you on the next one.